So welcome. We have here David Fernandez, the founder of the virtual advisory business and boards, and with communities all over the world, and lots of clients also in the Middle East. And it's wonderful to have you here. It's an honor for us. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about your business?
Lovely. Thank you, Vivian. First of all, it's really lovely to reconnect after a couple of months. We saw each other around November in Milan, and it's a pleasure to be here for my third time in Greece at the DELPHI forum. So let's start. I am the co-founder, as you will say, from the Virtual Advisory Board. It is a global community of board members, and I'm on the intersection between advisory boards, family businesses, advisors across 80 countries. Currently, we have 1,400 members that together, collectively, they are seated in more than 6,000 board seats, advisory, and we support also their portfolio career. So we're an international community.
Wonderful. I love that you have that nests all over the world and you help entrepreneurs. We are here at the DELPHI Forum, and the topic of this year is the shock of the new. How do you think AI will transform industries or the communities that you work with?
I think they are transforming already, and I think that AI is a big trend that is already changing lives. But what is important to understand is that 80% of the boards, they recognize the importance and the impact that AI has. But unfortunately, just around 12% of the board members really understand what is AI. So the matter is not anymore about we are for sure that this will transform with technology and improve decisions. And it will help you to have the judgment, but it's much more rather to say, how are you going to mitigate the risk by using AI? So today it's very important that you are really connected and understanding how AI can make an impact.
Right. And what do you see as the greatest risks for businesses at the moment?
Look, with all that is happening with all the geopolitics, I think that the biggest risk is not necessarily a business challenge, and it's rather the challenge of having the correct governance. So it's about how you can be taking decisions on a good way, fast way, and not just being an operator. So really taking the decisions, being resilient, because it's very challenging the turbulent times that we're living right now.
That's true. But crisis also brings opportunities. So what do you think, which opportunities do you think leaders are overlooking at the moment?
Yeah, look, it will sound very a generic answer, but definitely leveraging your networking. Like sometimes we're very concerned about spreadsheets. We're doing lots of things, and sometimes just a one introduction can be doing much more better job than 6 months of internal work. So I think that in the same way that the entrepreneurs and the C-level group or CEOs are thinking on having the right movement decisions, leadership, they should be really spending much more time on their ecosystem capital. It's as important as financial capital. So having the right people, the right connections, using peer networks like virtual advisory board, but being connected with the right leaders.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right on this. We need more networking. We need that safety net around us. So if an entrepreneur would like to access your resources or no company, how would be the process? How would you help them in practice?
Yeah, so currently we have presence in all the different continents. Specifically in the Middle East, we have over 110 members in Dubai. So anyone who wants to know more about the community, they either can enter into our website, that is virtualadvisoryboard.co.uk. But we have local leaders. In the case of the Middle East is Ahmed Hassan, who is our chairperson. He will be very happy to welcome you to one of the events that we do. And it's not just in Dubai. We have presence in all the GCC. And for example, here in Greece, we have over 30 members that it was built this together with Anastasios Spanidis that you might know. And so we're literally global. So if you want really to know more, enter to the website. You can contact me as well on LinkedIn, and I will put you with the right people for us to have your process started in case that you want to explore more about more opportunities internationally.
That's great, because we know you do a fantastic work, connecting all these people, accessing, it's about having that network that you can truly rely on when things are tough, as we're going through challenging time, as you said before. I want to thank you for being here today. It's an honor for the Middle East business news. And is there anything else you would like to add before we wrap up?
No, I would say that right now for leaders, really use your network, leverage your network. Many times it's a second degree connection, but will really improve and make your business successful. Invest on AI, talk about mitigation risk and really take governance seriously, because I think that rather than business challenges, we are facing governance issues that can be solved with the right peer and the right network.
Thank you. Shukran jazilan.